Come on. Stay up here. Come here. Good girl.
So, James,
What's up, buddy?
it's your interview.
Okay, so
Alright. Where were you?
oh well, it's really kind of a long story. Okay, we'll go ahead and catch you guys up on everything. I was working at Ollie's about 6 months ago, and everything was going good. Well, I ended up getting a call from a job I had applied for a while, and kind of got put on a waiting list. Well, ended up getting the job with TNF Installations, doing commercial insulation work. It's a traveling job, started at $13 an hour, so I really couldn't turn it down. I got put into a situation where it was either you show up Monday for work or you don't get the job. So 2-week notice was kind of out of the question at that point, so I ended up having to move in the flash. Well, I get to Lawrence and everything's going smooth, start my new job. I ended up getting my own place, and everything was going good. Met a girl. You know, it was a decent situation. We had a nice house, all bills paid up, you know, money whenever we needed it, plenty of money saved up. Anyways, that all kind of went to hell whenever I came in on her sleeping with a person that said he was my friend in my bed. But anyways, though, we're not going to talk about that because we're in the here and now. So I was gone for about 6 months doing all that and everything, whether it be positive or negative details. I was just gone. Well, my buddy Tanner here, he told me about this job with AWP. So, you know, I kind of took that with a grain of salt. I was like, you know what? I'm going to quit my management job that I had currently gotten at the gas station that I was working at. Yeah, that ended up falling through. That's a story for another day. But, I quit my management job, currently now waiting to get a call back about my drug test results. There's no possible way I failed the drug test. I mean, nothing. But should be getting the call here pretty soon, and yeah, everything will be good, and I'll start working at AWP with my buddy Tanner. Moved in back up the road with my Memite. Things going pretty smooth at this point. We'll see how it lasts.
How many tattoos do you have?
Dude, to be honest with you, man, I mean, I really have no idea. I've got somewhere around probably 25 to 28, probably. I haven't really sat down and actually counted everything, but 25 to 28, I'd say.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is there one that means the most to you?
I'd probably say the one that means the most to me here is the family I have with the famous Stars and Straps F. This means a lot to me because, you know, I ended up getting it, and pretty much I've found more family that's not blood than family I'm physically related to. So, you know, at Tanner, for instance, we've got Zach, I mean, Tyler, Justin, you know, Aunt Susie, Uncle Tony, I mean, Jacob, Josh, Shrimp, everybody, man. I mean, I tell you what, Rizzo, I mean, everyone, man. Nate, you know, Tim. I could go on for days with this, man, but I tell you what, I definitely have more family that's, you know, not biologically related to me than I have blood family. So I will say that, you know, that's probably my most, I look at it every day and I think of all the people I care about's faces. And it's one of them things, man. I wake up every morning and I look at it and it puts a smile on my face. A warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero, let's see here. I want to say Deadpool, but not because of, you know, the mainstream Deadpool that's out now, because of the classic comics and the original origin story. I just really dug it. I dug the fact that he was such a smartass. I mean, I'd have to say Deadpool, but I mean, if you're getting off the topic of the mainstream version, then Deadpool. I mean, I did like the movie. Ryan Reynolds did a great job. But, it's just, I mean, you know, nothing beats the classic comics, you know what I'm saying? But, Yeah, so I'd probably say Deadpool.
Favorite skateboarder?
Favorite
Professional.
skateboarder it's probably still going to be Jamie Thomas. I grew up watching Jamie Thomas. You know,
Jamie
skate.
Thomas is so tight too.
Dude, he was one of my favorites. He was an idol to me when I first started skateboarding. I'm 22 now. I started whenever I was like on my 12th birthday. My mom actually got me a like $10 skateboard from Walmart. I was like begging
Origins.
yeah, dude. I was begging for a skateboard that year because I saw one of my buddies. I moved in down the street from a dude that skateboarded, and I saw him riding his board down the road every day. And I'd watched the X Games and shit before, but I didn't really know about skateboarding. Well, I got my Walmart board, skated for about a year, kind of learned the basic, ollies and little stuff like that. It was mostly being able to ride the board, do ollies, and then doing ollies while moving. And once I got into that, I actually got my first professional deck given to me from the dude that I saw skateboarding down my street when I was young. He had just bought a new board. I mean, this board was thrashed out. It was an Element board. I mean, super thrashed out. Like, it maybe had this much nose and this much tail. I mean, it was probably like a 775 or a 75. Like, it was... It was rough, man, but I felt like a big dog because I actually had a name brand skateboard. But yeah, I gotta say, man, Jamie Thomas is just somebody. He was the first pro that I actually like watched and got into. You know what I'm saying? And it just kind of, I based my style off of him when I first started skateboarding. Which now, pretty much, I like the OG type style where you kind of, it's like where you have like a little looser. When you land, it's more of a steez to it. I don't know. I like the loose, laid back style. I mean, that's just me. That's why DGK is one of my favorite skate companies. I mean, I have it tattooed on my hand. I mean, there's not a whole lot that I don't have tattooed that I love. But the all in the day is the slogan, DGK all day. That's why a lot of people ask me, why do you have day on your hand? Well, that's kind of where that started. But yeah, so I'd say Jamie Thomas to be fully 1000%. Favorite skateboarder now though is Marcus Henry still. Marcus Henry is one of mine. He skates for DGK. I mean, the style he uses. I mean, the way he carries himself, dude.
He carried over that California
Yeah.
He carried over that California skill to like the East Coast style.
Oh yeah,
so fucking crazy.
That's the best part about it, because you see other skaters in DGK and it's mostly just that straight California OG style. But he is the perfect mixture of that. You know what I'm saying? The East Coast, West Coast type deal. Marquise Henry, man. Nowadays, it's always going to be my favorite. I mean, Jamie Thomas will never be topped in my, heart, mind. In my opinion, Jamie Thomas is always going to be my favorite. But as we go nowadays, since I got into the whole DGK thing and stuck with it, Marquise Henry is another one. He's up there on my list of favorites.
So, what are your, 3 favorite bands?
3 favorite bands?
Or, music in general?
I'll say Blink-182, always. Blink-182 is just always going to be my top favorite. I mean, that band's gotten me through. Their songs have gotten me through so much. You know what I'm saying? Blink-182, top-notch favorite band. I will say my favorite rapper, and this is the second of the 3, is Yelawolf. I love the Hustle American thing. I do. Growing up in a rough neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? You have to literally crawl to get where you want, and then once you crawl, you start to walk, and then once you walk, you start to run. This American lifestyle, his music in general, I mean, it's so real. You know what I mean? Yelawolf's definitely one of my favorite rappers. He's got to be up there in the top, you know what I'm saying? Top 1 or 2, I mean, favorite rappers of all time. I will say third, it's probably put in between Metallica or old school Dookie album Green Day. Like Basket Case, all that stuff. I'm probably going to go with Green Day. I mean, the 90s punk rock culture is just one of my things. Like, I've just always loved. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, I've really based my life off of a lot of the 90s punk rock, culture,
This is why we're like best friends, man.
Yeah, I mean, exactly, man, exactly. I mean, it comes along with the Sum 41, you've got you know, all that good stuff. I mean, I will say this, I do like Volbeat and, you know, stuff like that, you know, I mean, a little heavier stuff, I mean, but mainly 90s type punk rock stuff is my main squeeze, you know what I mean?
Alright, what's your favorite sandwich?
Favorite sandwich, okay, this could be a number of things, but I will tell you favorite sandwich. A ham, egg, and salsa sandwich. No, that sounds completely insane, but you toast your bread, you get you a fried egg, right? You might maybe season it with a little bit of garlic and pepper, maybe a little salt, and you get a slice of regular ham and you put it on the same pan that you grilled your egg on, and or fried your egg on, and you put the sandwich together, and you get like, it has to be like really good salsa though, and you pour it over the top of the egg with 2 pieces of toast, and I could eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Favorite sandwich of all time.
Dang. So, what do you think about the Slacker Squad show?
Dude, Slacker Squad show, I mean, what you guys have done with it since I've been gone, totally fucking stoked on it, man. I'll say that. Really love it. Hit the little bell if you want some notifications on each video we come out with.
Hit the like button and comment down below.
Yeah, all that.
My Snapchat's right after this, so you can add me on Snapchat for notifications when my videos come out. Also, I have another update video coming out next week. So.
Of course, and don't forget to subscribe.